Hi, I am Makoto Ishiwata. I was born and raised in Japan, and I studied English in Japan, so English is my foreign language. I consider myself very fortunate because my English instructors gave all the good instructions to help me improve my overall English skills. So that when I first took the TOEFL test, I didn't really have to study for the test. I got the score I wanted. Now, my tip today is the balance between learning the test-taking strategies and improving your English skills. What's most important is doing the process. Well, let's see. There are many people I see who tend to focus on test-taking strategies only, believing that that is the most effective and efficient way of raising their scores. So they go over the test practice questions in the textbook, but that might not work to many people. Of course, if their English skill is already good enough, that might work best. But if their English is still low, of course, it doesn't really help them too much. So doing the right thing means, for example, improving their English skills first. Take, for example, in Japan, there are many people who are afraid of the speaking section. It's very difficult to improve the score in the speaking section, so they have to, of course, spend time on improving the score. However, they almost give up on it because no matter how many times they go over test questions, they can't improve their score. What they need to do is, of course, improve their speaking skill, but they think it's a waste of time to work on improving their speaking skill. This is unfortunate because, as you all know, if the speaking section score is not as good, it's very difficult to raise overall scores, even if they work on learning other test-taking strategies for other sections to compensate their lower score in the speaking section with higher scores in other sections. It's still difficult. And after all, this test is testing the ability of integrated skills in English. So, well, it's not just a test. If one wants to improve their English, they have to work on overall skills. If he lacks speaking skill, it's difficult for him to improve other skills. And sometimes by improving the speaking skill, they can find listening and other things much easier. So you are actually watching many tips from other instructors. I think there are many tips useful for you. So if you watch what other instructors say and you find them interesting, spend time doing those things rather than hitting the book. One more thing, for example, note-taking strategy, note-taking skill, is very important when you go to college. You have to be able to take good notes. Again, my fellow Japanese students tend to omit practicing how to take notes because they think it's too difficult and they give up. But the test gives you a chance for you to see what skill you need to improve. So think of the test like that. Don't let the fear of the test conquer you, but conquer the fear of the test by doing the process. Be patient. You get it if you're patient. So good luck to you.